Hi, Sean Huckster. We're going to open two Polly Pocket Hidden Hideout sets today, micro compacts. And the reason we're going to do these two specifically, I bought these two. There are more you can get. You can get a few more. These I like because this one is space themed, Moon Rocket Adventure, and I've been collecting Polly Pocket space themed stuff because I collect space stuff my entire life. I'm a child of the space race, and I absolutely love space. And this one, the ribbon has a Saturn decoration on it, and you know it's going to be space themed. This one, I'm a Canadian. I grew up in Newfoundland. I grew up in snow, and I don't like the winter. I really don't. But, you know, it is part of my life, and I do love things that are based in winter. I love the movie The Thing, taking place in Antarctica. I love Fortitude, a TV series that takes place in Svalbard, I believe, or at least northern Norway. And I do love a lot of Norwegian crime drama and Swedish crime drama. I love the graphic novel Whiteout. I absolutely adore the podcast, The White Vault, which in the first season at least takes place in Svalbard in a frozen research base. And I just love snow-themed things. And so this one, Frosty Fairytale, is going to feed my love of snow playsets. As long as I don't have to be out in it, and I was just out in it doing snow blowing and shoveling. As long as I don't have to be out in it, I love winter. I just would rather be inside during winter. And so, safely ensconced inside now, we're going to open these up. These are hidden hideouts, so they have 3 hidden surprises peeled to reveal. And what that means is, inside each, there are 3 compartments, which, as you can tell by the little question mark here, you're not supposed to see until you buy it. Now, I don't know how great a marketing scheme that is, because why would you buy something if you don't know what's in there? But right now, the big thing is these guys. Basically, you know, your mini brands and mystery boxes and surprise things that you don't know what's in them. You just buy them, and the hunt is on. You know, the psychology is that there are ones you want to get, and you will buy a lot of them just to get that one. Anyway, these I don't have to worry too much because I know what I'm getting for the most part. This one, for example, has a little UFO, a couple chairs here, and then a little like a space set here, and then 3 mystery compartments up here. This one is a snow themed with 3 mystery compartments up here. So today we're going to open these, and I'm going to start with snow because I want to leave space for last because that's my favorite. But snow I do love, so let's get started. And I don't know what's in these compartments, by the way, so you're going to be as surprised as I am unless you've already seen this. So I'm going to rip this open, throw the box away. Who needs it? There you go. And here's the compact. And you know, you can tell it's very much like the vintage compact. Vintage compact came in several basic shapes. You had your circle, obviously. You had your heart shape, your star, and then this kind of square box. And with rounded corners, a little clasp here. And that clasp right now has the Polly Pocket heart logo on it. And this one has a deco of snowflake, which is kind of cool. And I love the colors. I mean, this light blue, this dark blue, and white totally evokes a snow theme. Let's see what's inside. We already know what's in the bottom because we've seen it. Okay, so these are polystick stickers, and you can place these anywhere on the set, and Polly's feet will stick to them. But Polly's feet will also stick to this surface here. Not so much these others, but she will stick here. This, I imagine, is going to be the Polly Pocket figure. And I don't know what other accessories we get with this. I'm sure it can't just be Polly, but I'm sure this is Polly. I'm going to cut this now with my X-Acto knife. Being very careful. Don't mess with X-Acto knives. They're not friendly. If you make a mistake, you will suffer. Okay, this is having a hard time coming out. But anyway, here she is. Okay, so here we have Polly Pocket. And it's definitely Polly with her 2 buns instead of a... And so she's wearing what looks like a locket, which is the clasp, by the way. It looks to me, at least in this view, the clasp of the compact. That's the locket. And then the snowflake, which is, you know, similar to the snowflake on the top of the box. So that's kind of cool. So let's see. Under here we have very much a snowy theme. And I do love the fact that they're using lavender for snow. I think that's kind of cool. Here you're talking about ice fishing. There's a hole in the ice, and there are fish down there. I just love that. As someone who has actually ice fished once or twice, I'm not a big fisher, but this kind of speaks to me. And I love the the silver-based, I guess they're like ice flows here. And this whole surface is decorated with all sorts of etchings and interesting little details. And I love this. This looks like a toboggan. This actually looks like a toboggan. Yeah, it's a toboggan. So she can sit in the toboggan and slide, even though it doesn't physically move. I don't think that moves, no. But that's definitely a toboggan because I know the curl. I used to have wooden toboggans when I was a kid. And so Polly will stick on the Polly stick. Now, of course, that's only part of this set. Now we come to the reveal part, the hidden secret, the hidden hideouts. And you can use your fingers because these have, much like an advent calendar, these have a little tab you could pull here. Which one do we want to start with? Let's start with the one on the left. I mean, there's a snowman in the tree. I mean, look, all by itself, this set looks pretty good. If that was just a sticker back there, you'd love it. I mean, it'd be fine. But then, of course, what's a Polly Pocket without something up here that's a play surface? Okay, let's start with the snowman. We'll pull him out. We'll pull out the little, these are just cardboard fillers, so you just throw them aside. What do we got? All right, let's have a look. Oh, okay, so this is an openable flap. Oh, it's definitely an igloo. So if you can tell by the light, it's got the little poly heart here, but it's definitely an igloo. It is stacks of ice and a little hole here that would be the door, except this door doesn't open. However, this definitely opens because I see the hinge right here. I'm not quite sure how to open this. Is that a hinge? Yes, it is, definitely, right? So, okay, I'm just going to get in here. Ah, here we go. So this is a case. This is a surrounding case, and this is the door. I thought the whole case was hinged. But here's a surrounding door, and look what we have. We have a Yeti. Now that is fun. I've been reviewing Mighty Max sets, and there is a Yeti Mighty Max set from McDonald's that I quite like. Just the point that there's a Yeti here is quite cool. All right, so that's a Yeti, and inside the igloo, we have, a fireplace. We have a whole setting inside the igloo. It's like a fireplace with a window. So this igloo door kind of enters into a house rather than an igloo. And there are details on the igloo door as well. So there's a fireplace and there are stockings over the fireplace, which means this is not just a winter theme, but it's a Christmas theme set. And you have a little table there with some refreshments and a window. Original Polly Pocket sets, these would have been painted. And I know that some people customize these and paint them, and I think I might do that. Because it seems a shame just to have the etched or the embossed detail in there when it's so beautiful. I think I might actually paint this. And as these sets are not rare or hard to find or vintage, I don't mind painting it. So let's do the right-hand side. What we have over here. Pull this, yank out the cardboard, throw that away. What do we got here? Throw that away. Oh, so here we have a pair of headphones. Is that all we get in there? A pair of headphones. I mean, I'm sorry. What am I saying? Headphones. It's earmuffs. This is winter theme. So these earmuffs would fit on Polly's head. And they do. They do fit quite nicely on Polly's head and cover her ears. And that would be protection against the cold because this is a winter theme. What else do we have up here? We have an ice cream bar. An ice cream counter. And a little fountains here for like the soda fountains, and you have two stools and an ice cream embossment on the counter, and then of course a sticker in the back revealing ice cream flavors and other refreshments and drinks. Interestingly, the Polly Pocket takeaways are full restaurants inside with benches and actual stools and things, which is kind of cool. This is the quick way to do this. And okay, so the only... Oh, wait, what do we have here? That's just cardboard. What is this? Oh, that's a Polly stick. That's a Polly stick sticker, so Polly can actually stand in front of the counter. That's what that is. Okay, that's very cool. Opening the third piece now. This is the big reveal, I hope. Okay, so what we have here is a snowy... Okay, get out of there. There we go. Go away. We have a snowy hill slide. And we have more cardboard. You'll probably be pulling this out for a while after you open one of these. They're kind of just stuck up underneath the Polly Pocket set. Anyway, we'll ignore that for the moment. And then we have a gift. And the gift has a hinge, so obviously that swings down. We have a pile of gifts with a bow. Let's pull it down and see what we have. Ah, that's interesting. We have a cape, a cloak. And like the other accessory, it's another thing to make Polly warmer in the winter. So it's a winter cloak, which is kind of fun. And that comes with a gift. And then I guess it would have been nice. Maybe does this come out? I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. I thought that this toboggan would come out because this is clearly a slide, a snow hill slide for her to slide down in a toboggan. And here's a toboggan, but I can't see a way to get it out. It is like loose, so I don't know if this comes out or not, but I can't get it out. Now, one of the other features is we have a little snowman here, and the snowman makes the ring spin around. So Polly can spin. What I find interesting is that this could be a figure skating set if Polly had skates. Because look, she can do figure skating, but she's not. So, I mean, it's fine. I like it. So let's put this away and move on to the next one. So we have this, and the Yeti. I love the Yeti, by the way. The Yeti is one of my favorite things in this whole set. All right, we're closing up. Moving on. Going to the space-themed one. And this is Moon Rockin' Adventure. Now, this is the one I've really been waiting for. I have been collecting space Pollys, and there are several. And I'll be doing a video on all of these later with all of the space sets that I could find. I have a bunch of modern ones. I don't know if there are any vintage space ones. If there are, I will find them. All right, let's open. And let's, as before, toss the box. Now, here we have the same clasp. We have the same shape. This is exactly the same shape and size. I think this whole series of 4 or so have the same shape and size. And this is a bow. It's purple box with a green, bright green bow and a kind of another kind of purple as the Saturn symbol to show that this is a space-themed one. Okay, let's open it up. And okay, here's Polly. Here's the Polly sticks. Put that aside, don't need it. Now, this is obviously an alien landscape or the moon. Well, it's moon. It's the moon theme. So this is supposed to be the moon. And you have 2 like chairs on the moon. I don't quite know what that is. It looks like, with the detail, it looks like they all must be rocks, maybe. But they are indeed something you can sit in. Polly can be sat in here. And what's the feature here? Well, I guess when you rotate this, the sticker or the cardboard underneath rotates. And I don't think this comes off. So I think this is literally just there as a UFO, just supposed to spin that, which is a bit of a lost opportunity. I think it could open up and have a little alien inside. Oh, well. I do love it anyway. And then there are, of course, etchings around here of stars and planets, and the Saturn here, or a planet with a ring. Here we have a couple of craters with some sort of liquid in them. Interesting, don't know. Okay. As before, we have the 3 surprise areas. So let's start with the top one, since there's not much up here in decoration. Maybe this is going to be the least surprising. And what do we have? We have, is that a backpack? Yes, it's a rocket pack. I'll be darned. Look at that. It's little rockets there. So you could put this over Polly's arms. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't open the Polly. Let's open our Polly. How negligent. All right, let's get Polly open here. As before, it's a little difficult to get out. Let's get her out there. My guess is she's going to be dressed in something astronautic. No disappointment there. She is dressed in a silver spacesuit, and there's a Saturn symbol on her chest, and she does have sort of arm stripes. And, oh, she's wearing glasses. I do like this character. I don't know the names of the characters because I don't follow the show or the series. But now, this appears to be a jetpack that she can wear. So these are nice and stretchy, so you can get them over her arms fairly easily. And there, she's now carrying a jetpack. And she can fly away, fly through the moon. Although, you know, if you're on the moon and there's no atmosphere, you're going to need a helmet. I'm betting inside there, one of these is going to be a helmet. Now, once you reveal the jetpack, you have this little set up here, which is an alien landscape. Obviously, again, we're on the moon. And then there are these little yellow, I don't know what they are. But, As you push this down, it reveals what they might be little aliens or something. I don't know. I imagine they're little aliens with multiple eyes. 1 eye, 2 eye, 3 eye. It's kind of hard to make out the detail. And also this lime green outer frame has all sorts of rock detail on it like you would see on the moon. I'm going to leave this one for last because that's got the astronaut on it, and that looks very interesting. So I'm going to go for the one with the rocket. Let's see. Is there a rocket in here? Please let there be a rocket in here. There is a rocket in here. Okay. Once again, these things are hard to... Oh, look at this. The rocket moves. Okay, so the rock... Oh, and look. What was I just saying? She's going to need a helmet of some kind? The surprise in here is a helmet. So now, even though, of course, it doesn't have a visor, but you can pretend. It's all pretend. Now, she's capable of going out into no atmosphere and flying around. Although you'll notice her arms are still bare. And the helmet doesn't fit terribly well. Maybe with the jetpack off it fits better, I don't know. But there she is. And what we have revealed, other than the helmet, is a rocket that actually goes up and down and flies, which is kind of nice. I like that. And this rocket definitely opens. And so, yeah, there we go. And inside the rocket, you have a full console that you can see all etched in there. And I like the fact that they've also etched the door inside with equipment. And, of course, Polly can fit inside. Not Polly, but the Polly character could fit inside. Now, with the jetpack in place, it won't close perfectly. I'll take that off later. And now we're down to revealing the very last of the reveals, and that is this space here. Throw that. Oh, hello. We have an alien. Of course you do. You have a UFO. Who would be flying that UFO not for this alien? And it's not these guys, because they are definitely ground dwellers. Okay, so this guy is your alien. I think I've seen this before in another set. And as I'm collecting the space sets, I bet you this is in one that's either on the way or one that I have. Although I'm not familiar with the color. So, underneath him we have, or in his compartment, we have a full console, which is probably supposed to be the control console of his UFO. And then you have like a complete computer console here, a bunch of dials and gauges, and what you would expect to see in a science fiction set for a rocket. And under here you have a sticker with various aliens. And there's a little inset here, so he may be in communication with a friend. And then this is, this is definitely one of these guys. The three-eyed alien, that's definitely the guy in the middle. So he is obviously here exploring the moon just like Polly. And let's see, so I don't know, as this is supposed to be a Polly stick set, I don't know if Polly can stick on any of this. No, but we do get the, oh wait, does she stick on there? A little, no, I don't think so. It feels just cardboard. That's not a Polly stick. But you can, you use the stickers to place on the floor, and then Polly can stand in various other places and stick. Well, that's it. I'm going to put Polly back in her rocket and put the alien in his little compartment. Close the shell. And that's it. We're done with the 2 mystery Polly Pockets. As I said, I'll be doing another video later of all the space Polly Pocket sets that I have, or I'm getting. And hopefully you'll tune into that as well. This has been fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Sean Huckster out. Bye-bye.